Shalom. My name is Michael, and I'm a guide here in Israel. And along with our photographer Maor, we'll be taking you on Shvil Yisrael, which is Hebrew for the Israel National Trail, one of the most beautiful trails. It was started in 1995 by two visionaries, inspired by the Appalachian Trail, and within 7 years, in 2012, National Geographic magazine named the Israel National Trail as one of the 20 most beautiful and unique trails in the world. It starts way up north, at the edge of the country, and stretches for about 1,000 kilometers, almost 630 miles, all the way to the south to Eilat on the edge of the Red Sea. Here we have the famous trail sign of the Israel National Trail, Shvil Yisrael. And you see that there's three colors: orange, blue, and white. When orange is on top, you're going south towards the yellow sands of the Negev. When white is on top, you're going towards north, towards the snow-capped Mount Hermon. So at the moment, because this is the highest, we are facing south. So remember this sign, the trail sign of the Israel National Trail. Today, we are here in the Arbel Nature Reserve in the Lower Galilee. And this place gives us a beautiful view of all of northern Israel. Let's start with the city of Tiberias. Tiberias has a long Jewish history, and in Tiberias today, we have a very large Haredi community that lives and thrives in that city. If we move to the right, after Tiberias, we can see the beautiful and fertile valley of Arbel. And that valley was a place that was always fertile, and many stories were told in the Talmud and ancient Jewish sources about that valley. At the edge of the valley is, believe it or not, a volcano. We have volcanoes in Israel. To the side of the volcano is a grave site that is the holiest place in the world for the Druze community. And here, on our side of the grave site, you can see one of our local residents, the hyrax. That strange animal is actually the biblical shafan, and they live here all around Israel. Anywhere where there's rocks, they love to be. For those that want to go down and see the fortress, you have to go a little bit off trail, but for some adventurous folks, it's worth it. Follow me. If we continue from the valley of Arbel past Karnei Chitim and the tomb of the prophet Jethro, down below the cliffs of Arbel, you can see the Bedouin village of Wadi Hammam. Here's yet another community, the Bedouin community. This community actually moved here with the establishment of the State of Israel in 1948, and they are from the Awarna tribe of the Bedouin. Behind Wadi Hammam, you can see a large city in the background, kind of climbing up a hill. That's the city of Marar, which is a mixed city, but the majority of the people there are Druze. To the right of the Meron mountain range, you can see up on the skyline, up on the horizon, the famous city of Tzfat. Again, one of those four holy cities, which is well known not only because of its art, but also as a center of Kabbalah, or Jewish mysticism, and some very beautiful ancient synagogues. And to the right, we have the Sea of Galilee, which underneath the cliffs of Arbel is this ancient city of Migdal, which means tower. And that city is an ancient Jewish city, and there's one of the oldest synagogues in the world, have been uncovered there, but it's also a place that is holy to the Christians, because the belief is that Mary Magdalene was from Migdal, and that is the source of her name. On the other side of that beautiful lake, Yam Kinneret, the Sea of Galilee, that long table-like mountain that we see to the east, that is the Golan Heights. And that is today the area of where the border between Israel and Syria runs from north to the south.